Programming languages. A programming language is a set of grammatical rules for instructing a computer to perform specific tasks. Each programming language has a unique set of keywords, words that it understands, and a special syntax for organizing program instructions. There are many programming languages such as BASIC, C, C++, COBOL, Java, Fortran, Ada, Pascal, etc. Introduction to Python. Python is a programming language developed by Guido van Rossum. Guido van Rossum started implementing Python in 1989 but released in 1991. Python is a general-purpose, object-oriented programming language. So, even if you are new to programming, you can learn Python without facing any issues. It is derived from programming languages such as ABC, Modula 3, Smalltalk, and Algol 68. This language is also used for developing artificial intelligence applications and projects. Characteristics of Python: open source, readable, easy to learn, extensible, memory management, expressive language, platform independent, interpreted language. Uses of Python. Python can be used on a server to create web applications. Python can connect to database systems. It can also read and modify files. Python can be used to handle big data and perform complex mathematical calculations. It is used for developing applications and projects based on artificial intelligence. Cool fact: artificial intelligence is considered to be the trending technology of the future. Starting Python. Press Windows button from your keyboard. Type Python in the search box and click on Idle Python 3.6 as shown in the figure below. The Python interpreter window opens. An interpreter is a kind of program that executes other programs. When we write Python programs, its interpreter converts the source code written by the programmer into machine language code. It executes the code line by line. Modes of Python interpreter. There are two modes to use the Python interpreter: interactive mode, script mode. Interactive mode. Interactive mode, also known as read eval print loop, REPL, provides us with a quick way of running blocks or a single line of Python code. Without passing the Python script file to the interpreter, it gets executed directly. The code executes via the Python shell, which comes with Python installation. The symbol indicates that the Python shell is ready to execute and send your commands to the Python interpreter. The result is immediately displayed on the Python shell as soon as the Python interpreter translates the command. To run your Python statements, just type them and press the Enter key. For example, to print the text "Hello World," you can type the following. Some other examples. Cool fact: Python provides a Python shell, also known as Python Interactive, which is used to execute a single Python command to get a result. Advantages of using the interactive mode. Helpful when your script is extremely short and you want immediate results. Faster as you only have to type a command and then press the Enter key to get the results. Good for beginners who need to understand Python basics. Disadvantages of using the interactive mode. Editing the code in interactive mode is hard as you have to move back to the previous commands, or else you have to write the whole command again. It's very tedious to run long pieces of code. Script mode. In this mode, the source code is stored in a file with the .py extension and the interpreter is used to execute the contents of the file. If you need to write a long piece of Python code, use the script mode. Note that you can use any text editor for this, including Sublime, Atom, Notepad++, etc. To execute the script by the interpreter, you have to tell it the name of the file. Steps to execute code in script mode. In the interactive mode, select the File tab and then select New File as shown in the figure below. Write the command in the Python shell. Now select the File tab and then select Save As to save the file. On selecting Save As, the Save As dialog box will appear. Give the file name and click the Save button. Click the Run button and select Run module to execute the Python file. A separate Python shell will open with the output. Advantages of using script mode. It is easy to run large pieces of code. Editing your script is easier in script mode. Good for both beginners and experts. Disadvantages of using the script mode. It can be tedious when you need to run only a single or a few lines of code. You must create and save a file before executing your code.